previous episode, we talked about Dr. R.K. Jain's cancer and his fighting spirit. He also spoke about support from family at multiple occasions. Hence, let's now talk to his family. Dr. Shashikala, who's a gynecologist, Mr. Naresh Shah, a data scientist, and Dr. Pranita Jain, a dermatologist. Before I talk to the family, one question to you, Dr. R.K. Jain. What role has faith or inner reflection played in keeping you centered?
Bhavik, it's more like I always have a dream to chase. So uh, that makes me run, that makes me work and chase a dream. The dream is I want to leave a legacy behind. The legacy is to make affordable care and good education program. So that keeps me driving hard and centered approach every day morning. People say that why you're working so hard, you achieve everything. But I feel that I have not achieved until I leave a legacy behind. I have not achieved anything. That keeps me focused and work hard.
So, coming to you, Dr. Shashikala, what was it like for you as a family to see him go through something so difficult?
Yeah, it was very difficult to see him in pain and repeated vomitings and then weakness and loss of appetite. But then after few days he used to recover, and then he started doing his own work like some cardiology journal, writing to cardiology journals and sending to different journals. But one episode was like very worrying for me. Like he had a severe toothache during his chemotherapy period, and then he was like having high fever and he was becoming very weak. His counts had come down severely. Then we called up his brother, and then he came back to US with my son, and then he also started improving, and then everything fell into place and he overcame that episode as well. And he always tried to come back and do something useful even in the recovery period of the chemotherapy and radiotherapy.
Family isn't just support, it's part of healing process. Over to Mr. Naresh. What did you learn about him during his recovery that you hadn't seen him before?
So, my dad was a very resilient person. He actually went through multiple rounds of cancer. The first time when he recovered from cancer, I was quite small. I was 6 years of age, and my memories are a little bit hazy around that time. But what I learned was that as soon as he recovered, he poured himself into his career and his practice. He was working really hard. He was doing regular checkups, of course, but he used to travel on a monthly basis to Bellary and Atul, which were two small towns on the border of Andhra Pradesh and Karnataka. The second time when he recovered, I saw a greater change. I saw that he had now gotten a bigger understanding of the world and bigger understanding of where he wanted to be. He had decided that he wanted to be fitter, and he started working out with me. We both joined a gym together called Celebrity Club. He used to join me at swimming as well. And it was really good for me because this was the first set of activities I was doing with my dad in those days. So I think he's grown a lot as a person. He's gotten a much stronger perspective of how important fitness is through his recovery and how important rebuilding careers are in order for the family to progress.
So, crisis reveals the quiet courage even love overlooks. I want to go to Dr. Pranita, but before which, one question to Dr. Shashikala. Were there things he did during that time that amazed you?
Yeah. So in spite of recovering slowly from the chemotherapy, still he used to go for long walks whenever possible. And he used to write articles to various journals, and he tries to learn about the internet and all those things in those period which were upcoming that time. So he was like keeping him engaged himself, which was amazing. Like he tried to learn even in those time.
So, Dr. R.K. Jain, I think even today your energy is infectious. What continues to drive you?
Somebody has a goal in life that drives you to achieve the goal. So my goals are not finished, and that drives me to do more things more specifically. What I want to do is uh, be a legacy, and the legacy is nothing but affordable care, patients, and try to do something back in my town, where the town was small town, small setup. From there, I came back. I want to give something back to the town. So until that finish, my energies will be there, and I'll fully work till I finish my goal.
It simply said that passions doesn't retire, fuel it with purpose, and Dr. R.K. Jain is known for this. Dr. Pranita, you've seen his journey from the front row now. What do you think is the soul of his work ethic?
So that has taught me those things which I've learned in the past 3 years. First being that your dermatology or your first profession should be always to your passion. The first profession is the passion, and that you shouldn't do ill practices to earn money from it. You can have various sources of income, and you can achieve wealth from those sources as well. Second, always be persistent in your actions. There will be challenges in life. There will be trivial problems. You can ignore the trivial problems for a bigger goal in life. So these are the two things that I have inculcated after learning from him.
What family values do you think helped him stay grounded, even at the peak of his career?
So, my dad went through a lot of adversity in his life. He went through multiple rounds of cancer and heart disease, and because of that, he was not always the doctor. He was also in the shoes of patient, and that allowed him to empathize with how a patient feels, how a patient's family feels, and this has continued to keep him grounded throughout his career, because he knows what the other side feels like. He knows the emotions involved. He knows the struggles involved.
Humility and gratitude can travel farther than ambition alone. You want to add something to this, Dr. Pranita, Dr. Shashikala?
RK believes in being in patient shoes and see their problems so that he can treat them properly. And he always listens to the patient and then come to a conclusion, not just the examination and done with it. He tries to listen to the stories also. And that gives a better picture than other doctors to him, so that he can treat them properly and he can counsel them properly.
Another thing that I would like to add is he always travels an extra mile to help anybody, be it a worker who is working for him, or be it a family member, or be it a random patient also. He always has this tendency of making sure that they are comfortable in their own way. So he likes to distribute good gifts. Even the staff likes to give them parties and make them feel special. So that is a thing that even for the smallest helper also, he would do that.
Seems like strong family values, strong family bonding. To Dr. R.K. Jain, how do you balance between ambitious doctor and a grounded human being?
So as you know, that doctors go through a lot of ups and downs. So one successful patient, the doctor, or 10 successful patients, the doctor starts becoming little elated and start doing more complex procedures. So then one patient mishap happens, then he knows that he's not reached the goal. So that keeps the whole medical profession, especially doctors and especially me, humble, so that you don't know when that situation comes. So you have to be very, very humble in your practice and try to be as simple as possible. So if you try to show off in a medical profession, it will hit you hard. So you have to be humble, especially when a patient is approaching you. You should not show off anything, and you have to be as close to him as possible so that you can deliver a good healthcare to them.
The other thing which I think keeps Dad grounded is he has this implicit realization that he didn't start off with a perfect upbound career. There were a lot of struggles in his life, and he realized that it's only hard work, it's only humility, it's only being in constant contact with the patient, which has helped him build himself up after his rocky start.
I must also say that Mr. Naresh and Dr. Pranita, you have written a book. You want to say a few words about the book that you have written?
Sure. I think the book, which we have titled Heartstrings of Hope, is a fantastic read. And I think every doctor, every person who's worked with Dr. R.K. Jain, all of these folks would gain a lot by reading it. I think it gives an interesting perspective into a challenging, arduous, and adversity-filled life of Dr. R.K. Jain. It shows how professions, seemingly glamorous from outside, are not all that glamorous when you look into the details. Professions like medicine, like cardiology, can be very filled with a lot of adversities and a lot of struggles. And the last thing is, it gives a sense of hope to anyone who's been in difficult situations, that everything can work out in the end. You just have to keep going at it.
And another thing it adds is that nothing is impossible. If you strive to achieve that success, it will happen one day.
So, Dr. R.K. Jain, I recently got to know that you celebrated your 60th birthday and you ensured that everybody among your friends, family, relatives, your co-workers, your colleagues, you did not miss out anybody. You remembered everybody and ensured that on that day, everybody is with you. That's peak of gratification that you owed to the society, the world, and you made it happen for you. Do you want to share something about this thought that you had and you made it possible?
Yeah, I was not sure when to celebrate my cancer-free life. So is it 5 years, 10 years, 15 years, 20 years, 25 years? But then when I was 60 years of age, I thought, let me celebrate 60 years of age and my 25 years of cancer life. So I tried to call all the people who are involved through my tough life, who helped me, let it be from US, New York, Los Angeles, Paris, Dubai, all my friends. I called them, I requested them to come and stay with me for 2 days. So we all moved to a resort, about 180 people, my brothers, my sisters, my brother-in-laws, everybody who helped me. But I thought, just come, sit, relax, enjoy the festivities. And at the last gala dinner, I called, when I released the book, I called all my local friends, Hyderabad friends, who were there from the beginning of the career. And my MBBS classmates, my MD colleagues, my best friends, and my best teachers. I called all of them. We celebrated. And it was more than a celebration. I wanted to show the gratitude, to say thanks to all of them at one time. So that's what I did. And I was very happy that we could celebrate Naresh and Pranita. Just they raised the bar by taking all the burden of the work on them, just because the whole family participated, we could do it successfully.
It simply says that I can continue my conversation, but let ambition serve people, not just outcomes. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you, Bhavik.
Thank you.
Thank you.